Did you know that the Earth's surface contains 71% water and only 1.2% is drinkable? It is one of the most important plant, animal, and human resources as it gives us the nutrients we need, expels waste, and regulates our body temperature. We can find water in lakes, oceans, in the soil, glaciers, and air as water vapor. It is constantly moving within the earth and atmosphere due to the biochemical cycle called the water cycle, where liquid evaporates into water vapor, condenses to form clouds, and precipitates back to earth in the form of rain or snow. But the anthropogenic effects in the water cycle causes adverse environmental changes and affect every life. This video raises awareness about the anthropogenic negative impacts on our environment and what can we do to reduce the impact and save the world.
The biogeochemical cycle of water involves the movement of water through the Earth's biosphere, geosphere, atmosphere, and hydrosphere that can drastically affect the temperature and weather of our world. It is a complex process that involves several important parts, those being evaporation, sublimation, transpiration, condensation, deposition, precipitation, infiltration, percolation, groundwater flow, surface runoff, and lastly, surface water flow. These are all complex natural operations by themselves, with each having a unique process of their own, but they are all essential gears in the machine that is the water cycle, of which continually replenishes the earth with its much-needed water through its cyclical process, and could potentially carry large, far-reaching consequences if even one of these water cycle stages is altered in any way, making it important for us to observe and protect the entire biogeochemical cycle of water.
Anthropogenic stress refers to the impact that human activities have on the environment, including the biogeochemical cycle of water. Human activities such as agriculture, industry, and urbanization have led to significant changes in the water cycle, including increased water pollution, depletion of groundwater resources, and changes in climate patterns such as increased temperatures and altered precipitation patterns. These changes have had a profound impact on the ecosystems and communities that depend on water resources for survival. One of the most significant ways that human activities have impacted the water cycle is through water pollution. Industrial and agricultural activities often release toxic chemicals and pollutants into waterways, which can have devastating effects on aquatic ecosystems and the communities that depend on them. In addition, urbanization and deforestation can lead to increased runoff and erosion, which can further degrade water quality and reduce the availability of freshwater resources. Another way that human activities have impacted the water cycle is through changes in land use. The conversion of natural landscapes to agricultural or urban areas can lead to changes in the way water moves through the landscape, altering the hydrological cycle and leading to changes in precipitation patterns and groundwater recharge. These changes can have significant impacts on the availability of water resources for both human and ecological communities.
As we face the challenges of anthropogenic stress on the water cycle, we must remember that hope lies within our grasp. By exploring the innovative strategies, we can effectively mitigate these impacts and secure a sustainable future for our water resources. The effects of human activities on the water cycle are evident, but we can make a difference. So let's delve into practical solutions that will bring about positive changes. Embracing sustainable land use practices is a pivotal step in reducing the anthropogenic stress. Through efficient water usage, curbing pollution, and preserving vital ecosystems, we can protect our water resources for generations to come. Innovation holds the key to our water's future. By developing advanced technologies for water conservation, treatment, and reusability, we can responsibly manage our water demand and ensure its longevity. Together, we can improve water management and infrastructure by investing in smart solutions like dams, reservoirs, and effective governance. We empower ourselves to make a positive impact on the biogeochemical cycle of water. The road ahead is challenging, but with collective efforts, we can restore balance on the water cycle. So let's start act responsibly, ensuring clean and abundant water for both nature and humanity.
In conclusion, the biogeochemical cycle of water is a fundamental process that plays a critical role in regulating the distribution of water and nutrients throughout the planet. This cycle is driven by a range of physical, chemical, and biological processes that work together to support the growth and development of ecosystems and human communities. However, the impacts of climate change and human activities have led to significant changes in the water cycle, which have had profound impacts on the environment and human well-being. To address these challenges, it is essential that we work together to protect and conserve water resources. By taking action to address the challenges associated with the water cycle, we can ensure that this vital resource is available for future generations. With careful management and conservation, we can work towards a future where water resources are protected, used in a sustainable and equitable manner, and support the growth and development of ecosystems and human communities around the world.